Correa family. I'm Robert. I'm a service technician for a local phone company.
And I'm Evelina, and I'm a collection rep for the phone company. We've known each other since I was in my teens. We have 3 children. Demetrius is 9, Mia is 8, Cha-cha-cha, and Adam is 2.5. Super Nanny, you have met your match with Adam. Adam is just clinging to me always, from the time he wakes up to the time that we're out the door. He's just very determined. He's relentless.
Too much, too much.
He gets very jealous when anybody gets close to me.
No! Why are you doing that? He's a pain in the butt.
I think Demetrius and Mia feel neglected.
He hogs her. He's a mom hog.
Usually every night I have to wait for Adam to go to bed before I can go to bed. I'll try and put him in his crib, but he'll kick and scream. "I'll go sleep in your bed?" "No, no." Sometimes I'm just too tired to stay up, and I'm the last one to fall asleep in this house.
Like right now, I'm very frustrated and angry.
Sounds like I'm not even here. Oh?
Physically you are. I need Robert to be more involved. It's a lot to take on.
I hope.
Robert, you're sitting on your famous chair and you're trying to watch TV.
When I get home, I'm exhausted. I have a real rigorous job.
Life is amazing. We're happy all the time. I'm just kidding. But you know what I mean. So hop on there.
No,
press it out,
I think
subscribe,
the dairy
click here,
breakfast
and
is
if you're
the
new
north.
from
Okay,
Chris and
never
I's,
mind.
Monday, no, it's
I
Monday
was
video.
confused.
Welcome. I answer most of the questions in the video.
But recently, she's been acting crazy. It started when she turned 16. She started caring a lot more about her hair and her makeup, and she wanted to go out with her friends more. I didn't say anything because every teen goes through that, right? I thought it was okay until she started to bring guys home. The first one seemed nice and friendly at first. He and Gabby spent a lot of time together until, after a month of dating, Gabby found out he cheated on her with another girl. She was heartbroken. She cried in my arms for hours after they broke up. I hoped that it might put her off boys for a long time, but I was wrong. She brought home another boy just 2 weeks later. He was the opposite. He didn't seem nice at all. He was rude and kept cussing in front of me.
Come on, help her out.
Absolutely. That'd be terrific to have somebody in the house with me, working with me, or if I have to take a phone call.
Turn up the heat. Lucky Hall with amazing new dishes and a trip to London. Oh. Top it all off with a Michelin 3-star takeover. And the biggest prize in MasterChef.
Finally, someone. My best stuff. Okay, and I'm going to show you how this could be affecting your health. So I want to attack it a little differently. I don't want to insult you.
How come I eat so unhealthy when we come to John's Fast?
Well, you can't come here without going to, I'm just going to call it.
I'm gonna call it a night. It has been Tuesday, May 29th. Stretch this knee. Ow. I didn't notice how long I've been sitting here playing that Henogric game. Ow. But yeah, that was cool and how I caught the rain last night. Kind of soaked up the window there. I slept right through it. I saw it thunder again too. Maybe I'll catch another storm tonight, huh? But yeah, I'm gonna call it a night. It's warmer in here. And just go to bed. And so, I'm gonna show my
dedicated and committed to one another and to your children. Because your kids are a reflection on yourselves.
It was difficult for me to hear you're not a child anymore, start acting like a parent.
Nobody wants to hear the truth, so I would have to say it was very sad to hear what she had to say.
Okay, let's get started with some work. On the first day of teaching, I give the family a routine. For the Christiansons, I've given them a parent schedule so that there is structure to their day. This is what you guys need in this house, okay?
When Joe brought in the parent schedule, I felt a sense of relief because I was like, wow, this is really great. Now I have a schedule for my family.
At 7:30, the kids are to get up, washed and dressed, and then take Corrie to school. Between 9 and 10, Mum, this is going to be your playtime with Chase. I want you to have Mummy and me time. Okay. At 4 p.m, Mum and
You guys, I'm gonna miss Bo so freaking much.
I'm gonna miss you, dude.
Hair when we're gone, he gets like depressed, and I'm gonna be really.
He's gonna lose it. I don't know what it's gonna be like 10 days without this
The
dude.
longest we've
I don't
ever
know what
done
it's gonna be like for him. That's gonna be the hardest part, because when we get home, he's gonna be dying. You are in good hands, buddy. I have faith in that, and I know that they're gonna love you and give you all the attention that you need. But baby, I think I'm gonna go pack right now, because I gotta get all that ready. I really don't want. Excuse me. I really don't want things to be hectic. That squeak. I love the squeak. As I was saying, I really don't want things to be hectic the rest of this weekend or like the day before we leave, because my parents are coming out the day before we go. So I really want all my stuff, and most of Rochelle's stuff to be packed. So I'm going to just show you guys what I got going on right now. Here's the big, gigantic mess that we've got going on in here right now. So this is all my stuff, all my clothes pretty much, and I need to try and figure out how to get those into. Rochelle told me to use like one of the biggest packing cubes. I think that's probably this one. We'll see how this goes. I don't know if I'm going to be able to actually get all this in there. Hopefully I can get like the little stuff, like my boxers and pants and shirts and all that, but I think my like sweatshirts and stuff is probably going to have
Negative feedback about that, and then see how we can turn it around. Start setting your own goals, and then when you think about that, and you notice something like, oh, she has such a nice car. I wish I had a nice car. Think, well, how am I going to work towards that? If that's something I really want.
Tourette's. When I was around 15 years old, it would come like I would have tics. I would do this.
And I use eye movements or tapping. And
I didn't want to mess it up and like not actually get better. I wanted to really drink. And I did. I ended up starting drinking, and I'm able to drink stuff. I'm able to drink juice now, yay, water. I can drink. So I
stress us out. So my question that I would ask your therapist is, why is it that you keep bringing this up? And I'm sure she'll say something to the effect of, I'm just curious why it makes you so uncomfortable. She may wonder if you've had abuse in your past or anything like that. So I would definitely talk to her and ask her a few questions, okay? Question number 2. Hey Katie, my question is, how do I cope with not seeing my therapist anymore? Is it normal to grieve the loss of the safe space in my life, especially as my therapist used to do the psychodynamic approach? It's making me kind of depressed, and I feel a bit creepy for even missing her so much. Is this normal? It's very normal. It's a relationship unlike any other relationship we're going to have, because we're so vulnerable, and it's our only safe place. Like you said in this, you said, the loss of the safe space. And because of that, it can actually kind of leave us feeling depressed and at a loss for what to do, because we don't have another safe place. I would watch my Grief and Grieving video. I talk about how we go through the grieving process and what we can do. And hopefully you've done
I just broke my teeth. Ow. Therapist was asking me.
Oh.
I'm like, did we end therapy too soon at age 8? I'm like, what the hell? He should have pressed on more with me. Loneliness starts to call. Don't worry, forget your sorrow. Love's gonna conquer it all. When you're ready to go. What? What's bad news? Something wrong with her dog. Richard Simmons almost.
Talking to therapists first, understanding where they lay in different issues and what they're going to share and not share is really important, so that you can go to therapy, be honest and open, and get the most help. Another important topic to discuss is if you are over 18, therefore you're legally an adult, but you're on your parents' insurance. What are they going to find out? Are they going to
really detailed thoughts, or like, I have a strong imagination, whatever, so I'm telling her all this, and then I'm saying about the big window, and how I felt like a pig with 3 heads at the circus, where people have to pay $1. Of course, like, and I think for not sure, I don't know, like, don't go after men. It's something personal. I'm not saying that I recommend or not. I think that I'm still on a certain help, so it's not like I just want to
Maybe just, while we keep talking, we can just remember that we're connected, okay, and you're here with me. Yeah. So tell me a little bit more. So your mum came with you to do the statement? Or?
Yeah, so Mum was with me.
Yeah.
They came over and there were 2 detectives.
Yeah.
And they just wanted to make me talk right now.
How do you feel now? Done it?
Like I'm glad but I didn't realise how hard it would be to talk about it here.
Yeah.
For some reason I was thinking it was all over and done with.
Yeah.
But I'm okay now.
it's really understandable. It's completely, understandable that sometimes it's difficult to talk. And sometimes you can afford back to tough times, So why don't we just keep talking? We'll keep talking like this, okay?
You done?
Hey, Nemo.
It's the cockroach.
At 87, Dolores Huerta is a living civil rights icon. She started the farm workers movement with Cesar Chavez while raising 11 children on her own.
Is this some sort of a Wikipedia-sponsored voicemail reading?
No, I'm reading an actual article in a physical newspaper.
Wild.
Can you believe this Huerta woman? 11 children. I don't even have one children. Divorced twice? I've been divorced 0 times.
If it's any consolation, I promise that you will get divorced someday.
Oh, thank you so much.
Is this headed somewhere?
Reflecting on my life and my choices. I'm sorry about last night. I was out of line. Cooking brings me great joy, but it alters my personality.
I forgive you, Maxine, and you are an amazing host. Oh, what I really need to know is,
Yeah?
where did you get that Israeli joint from?
War dog.
He's selling now? I thought that he just bought that file.
Or all kinds of negative things about mental health, as if we're just these broken, useless people. In my case with Tourette's, even though it's only partially mental health and partially neurological, in my case,